Alright guys, so this is a review on the Straw Manufacturer's large waterfall model. We just picked it up about a month ago or so, and honestly it's been an amazing spa. It's been everything we personally needed. It's great for two people. The lounger's great. I do wish these blowers were jets. The waterfall's awesome. The lights work. Everything's been working fantastically. I did want to touch on the Balboa system down here because I haven't seen too many reviews on it, and I'll get into that, how to wire it and do all that, because there just hasn't been anything on YouTube that really shows you, specifically with these hot tubs, how to do everything. But here's a little, you got your jets, jet 1, jet 2, blower, light. Overall, it works really well. Waterfall here. Now, this captain's chair over here, absolutely amazing. Feels like you're floating. Tons of jets. Delivery. Let's touch on that. It came through this section right here over this wall. It's like a 13-inch wall right here. Relatively easy. Delivery guys were amazing, so it was definitely easy to get it in. Two guys did the whole thing, delivered this huge hot tub, no problems at all. Now I do want to touch on the Balboa system. So this stuff, understand that this stuff can kill you if you're not careful. Make sure all your stuff is off. You definitely want to cut the breakers accordingly when you're messing with any of this stuff. Just for a review, I'm just going to show you the stuff. I'm not going to touch any of it. So what happens is this wire right here is the wire that's coming from my breaker box, which is over there. No, I know that's not to code. That's okay. I don't care because it's my personal property. It's going to come with me if I take it anywhere. And if anybody asks, I'm not using it. And that's just how it is. In my personal case, again, disclaimer, be very careful. I don't want you guys to hurt yourselves in any way, and if you just don't feel confident in doing something like this, consult an electrician. It's about $1,000, $1,200. I was able to do everything for $50. Okay, so you're going to need 4 wires. The 2 hots right there, the 1 neutral, and your ground. Ground is right there. I wired it on the outside. There is a little hole in there that the ground can go through. It just didn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And you ground it right there. So that's the whole Balboa system. It's literally 4 plug-ins. You got a neutral, 2 hots, and a ground. That's it. I would recommend with these cables, I would never go this route ever again. First off, it's a more expensive route. Second of all, it's a pain in the ass to actually get it connected up in there. The cables are thick. I would just go with single wires. It allows you to have much more maneuverability. And you'll see in the box too, back in my breaker box, it was a pain in the ass in that small box with 2 of these thick cables right here to get it hooked up properly. That's that. So, while doing this review, I just realized it's actually leaking right there. I don't know if you guys see it, but it is leaking from one of these captain's chairs jets. That's the leak right there. I also think there's a leak on the motor right there as well. So that we will have to touch on. I'm glad I opened this up to do this review. I'm going to call them, get them just up the street from them, and see how quickly they can get out here to fix this issue. At the moment, it seems like it's a very minute leak, but in any case, it's not cool, especially for it being a month old. Alright guys, so while doing this review on the Balboa system, the VS Spa Control system, and the spa manufacturer's large waterfall model, I noticed it's actually leaking in there. Right in there, that wet spot you see, it's coming from one of these captain's chairs jets in there. And I'm not sure which one. It's not my problem. The spa's a month old. They're gonna have to come out here and fix it. There's also a leak on, looks like to be pump 1, which again, not cool. Hopefully we can get them out here quickly to get this fixed. Stay tuned. I will upload a new video of them fixing it and the leak repair, and to see how that all goes. Back to the actual spa itself, wiring and hooking it up. You got 4 wires to worry about. You have a ground, which is this one. You have your white neutral wire. That's what's new about the newer systems. The old wires didn't have a neutral, so you only had 3 wires, the ground and 2 hot. Now you have a neutral right here, and then the black and the red right there are the 2 hot wires, as you saw, hooked up in the actual box. They just plug right on in. Very, very easy, and if you want to save yourself about $1,000 and you're mechanically inclined, this is definitely a very easy project. The cable runs to my back corner over there. I'll show you guys that. So that's the conduit right there. There's a hole right there. It comes out, goes up into my breaker box right here. Again, it is live. I'm just doing this just to demonstrate and show you guys. I would recommend making sure that all your wires are not live at any time. But this is my panel. So you have the 3 wires coming from the breaker to the tub itself. So 3 from the breaker to the tub, along with the ground right there at the very bottom right, that's the ground. Then you have the wires coming from the actual house itself. So it goes in there, comes up and under through there. So this white one right here loops back in, goes into the neutral pole. It's the only wire that has to go into the neutral pole. Your breaker box, the standard breaker box you can get from Amazon or Home Depot. I think I paid about $79 for it, but there'll be a link in the description for you guys. Up top, those are the 2 hot wires right up there, and that just plugs right on in. Flip the breaker and see if it works. Now, my experience was these wires were an absolute pain in the ass to work in this small little box. It was an extreme pain to get them how I want them to fit, and to get them to fit properly in all the poles and everything like that. I would recommend definitely going with the single wires from the breaker to the tub. Get the 4 singles, your ground, your 2 hot, and your neutral, and just run it through the conduit up into the actual tub. That would have saved a lot of heartache on my end, definitely. Also, the big black cables, like the one you see coming from the house, that's running through there into my ceiling, through my attic, to my actual breaker box. I'll show you guys that as well. So my experience with this actual breaker box was right here at the top. Do you see those 2 poles? The very top ones right there and there. You can see there's a screw in this one on the right, and there's a screw in the one on the left. I didn't have the screw for the same screw you need that one is to the left, to put it on the left. It's fine, it sits there, it's no big deal. But I did use a regular screw at first. It was just like a regular old screw. It looked just like this, except it was a little bit different. And what happened was, because it was magnetic, it kept tripping my breaker, and that cost me probably 3-4 hours of heartache, not knowing what the hell I was doing wrong, ready to call an electrician. Pull that screw out, flip the breaker, everything was working just fine. So keep that in mind. If you are a do-it-yourselfer like I am, sometimes you just have to work through it, but be very, very, very careful with this stuff. Also, hey guys, I just wanted to touch back one more time because of this leak in there and right there on the motor. You can see the drop, it just dripped. I just cleaned it off, just wait for the next drip. I reached out to him because it's only about a month old. It's completely free, taken care of. They'll be out here in a little bit. Stay tuned, and I'll have another video showing the repair, showing the guy, and keep you guys informed with the hot tub.